Hello, all. Imperial Ace here, and I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to install Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator 2 onto Windows 10 and 11. It works for both. I used to have Windows 10 and played it, and now I have Windows 11 and also play it. You're going to download these files from myabandonware.com. Don't worry, it's safe. I have it. I know many other people in the flight sim community who have it. No viruses. You'll get this. It'll have CFS3 or CFS2, disk 1 and disk 2. And you're going to need to do a little trick here. Go to your desktop, create a new folder. I'm just going to name it CFS2. And you're going to want to come over here to disk 1, do Control A to select everything, Control C to copy, come on over to your new folder you just created, and press Control V. Everything will paste on in there. And then you're going to want to do the same for disk 2. I'm going to go ahead and eject that because it acts like a disk. Actually, I'm going to come over here and get it. Disk 2. You can do Control A or you can select it like that. And then Control C to copy. And then, oh, it went out of it for some reason. Go ahead and come back over here to the folder you just created. And Control V. Paste it on in there. Now, the reason you're going to want to do this is if you're installing from just the disk 1 partition there, then it's going to get about halfway through and then tell you that you need to insert disk 2 and it will not recognize it for some odd reason. Combining all of the folders together helps you avoid that issue. So now come down here to setup, go ahead and run it, click install, next, next, and it will install it. It's compared to the games out here these days, a very quick install, which is very nice. We'll just wait for it to go. By now, it definitely would have access to insert disk 2, but since we combined it all into one folder, it does not. It's updating everything. We're going to need to exit out of it for now, and I'll show you why. I'm going to go ahead and eject this disk here and go back into the folder. And you're going to need to, we're no longer going to need this folder. I like to just right click on open file location here on the icon, but it should be in Windows in Drive C, Program Files 86X, Microsoft Games, Combat Flight Simulator 2. Whatever folder you decided to install it on is where it's at. Now you'll go to the No CD and you'll have a little exe and application here. Hit Control C to copy. Come on over here. Make sure that we're in the folder, press Control V, click Yes to replace, click Continue, and that is the No CD patch. So now you don't have to have the CDs to run it. You probably don't have the CDs, but it will require you to have it without this patch. At this point, I don't think that you have to do this, but just to make sure everything works, I like to go over here and click to run it in Windows XP Service Pack 2 or 3, doesn't matter. Change settings, no, not that. Change high DPI settings to make sure they're both checked. That'll just help with running the game later, make it a little bit more seamless. Click OK, and now you should be able to run the game. Click yes, it'll load. I'm going to skip the intro video for now. It's going to do a quick first time setup. Shouldn't take all that long, and then it will pop up a little box to ask you what control setup you want to use in just a bit. Here it is. And I recommend just selecting the first one that's already highlighted by default. Give it a few more seconds to initialize for the first time, and here we are. I'm going to just select something I can just hop into the air just to show you that everything works. I do have my stick, so nothing erratic should happen.
And it's reported in your area.
And here we are. And it flies, and it works. The graphics are old, but they still look nice. They're great for the time.
4 o'clock.
Friendly's approaching. I love the sound effects on this one. It's almost better than Combat Flight Simulator 3. The gun sounds are about the same, except for when you get outside. I love the exterior gunshot noises. In Flight Simulator 3, you can fly on the outside and like chase you or follow from behind you, but you can't really do that in this particular version.
I've got him. 11 o'clock.
You just try to hose them, but that is it. Here's my little demonstration there. And as you can see, we did not complete the mission goal. So you know what? That's fine. But as you can see, it works. The game loads. It runs. It's running on Windows 11 right now, which is amazing. All you have to do is when you download it, create that folder over here and copy and paste both the content of both disks into there, run the install from there, and then copy and paste over the no CD patch, and it should be good. You might have to play around with your compatibility settings, but that is it. Thank you for joining me, Imperial Ace, for this little tutorial. Hope you enjoy this oldie but a goodie. I have enjoyed flying it. Great stuff out there in the Pacific for Combat Flight Simulator. If you're not already subscribed, leave a like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Gonna fly some missions in this and post it. I'll see you in the sky soon.